off. Make sure the stream's working. Should be working. Let me look at OBS again. Okay, I don't think I forgot anything. Make sure the stream's working. Should be working. Let me look at OBS. Okay, pause the stream. Yeah, okay, there's nothing that I'm forgetting, I don't think. Unless I'm forgetting something. But unless I'm forgetting something, I don't think I'm forgetting it. Confusion, for sure. What's up, Z-Mix-Man? How you doing? I'm playing a very strange visual novel. I have no clue what to expect with this game. I saw a tweet about this game the other day. I follow a couple people on Twitter, Dodger and Jesse Cox. The background flickered. Is the stream looking okay? Okay, I think it's looking okay. Let me know that you can hear me, that things look okay. There's no sound yet in the game. I don't know what sound there will be in the game, but let me know if you can hear me, if you can see the game there. But yeah, I saw a tweet about this game the other day from Dodger and Jesse Cox saying that it messed their head up. I was like, okay. Because I think I had looked at this game the other day on Steam, just glancing through, you know, seeing what I was new. And it looked, oh, it's about a guy joining a literature club. It looks like cheerful people, you know, cheerful characters. You know, look kind of like a dating sim, you know. And so I was like, okay, cool. It's free, so that's cool. I would play that later, you know, when I'm in a visual novel type mood. But then I saw that tweet. I was like, okay. Then I looked at the reviews, and the reviews were pretty hilarious. Saying stuff like, it was, I didn't look at any details, but saying stuff like, psychological horror is a proper tag for Twitch. And stuff like that. Now let me type into Z-Mix-Man and see if he can hear me. Make sure my audio is working right. It should be working okay. I see my microphone going as I talk, so it should be transmitting through. And I heard myself on, yeah, now I'm thinking about it. I did hear myself on the test I did, so it should be going through. Now that I'm double overthinking it. But yeah, I'm very intrigued on just how weird this game is. It says right there, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. So, oh, I guess, yeah, I need to click into the game. Click into the game. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please see. Okay. That's not a normal, typical warning for a game. Playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay, I'm seeing the bleep on the desktop audio on OBS, so the sound effects are going through. Ow! My elbow fell off my desk. By the way, what is this? Is this not that I ever went to any sites? Totally never went to any sites when I was younger. But this is making me think of certain sites that are like, they don't actually, there's no way of proving that you're over 18, but you're like, by saying it, you say you're over 18. But at least 13 years of age for this one. Okay, I agree, I am indeed over 13 years old. They keep warning you! It's got such cheerful music, as it says. This game, you can be easily disturbed, and you're just like, so it's such cheerful music. I wonder how. Let's turn this down just a little bit, just to make sure that it's not too loud. My name is Shook. Big surprise. surprise. Super big surprise. I haven't played a visual novel in quite a while. At least kind of as far as like a let's play or a stream goes, so this will be interesting. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. She's running around like this right here. Is that the way that she's running? I don't know, that might create a little bit more like speed with her. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Ah, the childhood friend cliche of anime. Gotcha. You know, the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I was. That's mean, Shook. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. Well, you did wait for me after all. Guess you don't have it. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Shook, have you decided on a club to join yet? I'm betting we're going to join the literature club. The suspense is killing me if we really do or not. It's not in the title, you know. A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining in clubs. Haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I feel like this character's a little bit too realistic. I'm already disturbed by how realistic this character fits me. Not so much on anime anymore. Think about 5 years ago, that would have fit me really, really well. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What is NEET? It's actually something I'm not sure about. I'm going to actually Google that real quick. That's something I probably need to know, to be honest. I know otaku is kind of like a big fan. I think I've actually looked at this. Not in education, employment, or training. Okay, so I'm guessing young person who doesn't work, doesn't go in college, or developing any skills. I guess is what that's meaning. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Sheesh. With the way this game is advertising itself as easily disturbing, might need to look at some clubs like a wooden club, a steel bat, those sorts of clubs, because I feel like somebody's going to try to kill me. Will it be her? I don't know. Yep. I know you like potato chips. There's Z-Mix Man. I do as well. So I guess these are more. Doritos are more corn-based chips rather than potato chips. Potato chips are good too, but Doritos are my or my choice as far as snacks go. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Yeah, not exactly potato, but they're chippish. They're chips. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed! She seems like she's easily impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club, which I'm guessing is the literature club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Wow. Wow. Eh? Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Yeah, that's no big surprise. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Okay. Not many people like to read in this school, sounds like. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Great. Wonderful. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. She's trying to bribe me with cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I only promised a cupcake. I don't promise to join your club. Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah, I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Great. She talks about me a lot. Wonderful. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Wow, thanks. Thanks for being so welcoming, girl number 2. I shook. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club it's full of incredibly cute girls. That's the biggest shocker of them all. An anime game with cute girls in them. Yeah. Basically every single anime game ever. Well, there are those that are targeted towards ladies that have dudes in them, but yeah, most games are most anime dating visual novels or such things. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Chuck. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Chuck. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. Dadgummit, we're going to have to choose, aren't we? Why'd you have to throw the or in there? It means that we're going to have to make a decision so early. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. So I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Oh, we don't have to decide. Okay. Felt like we were going to have to make a big decision like, who do I sit by? This will affect the ending. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking it, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. It'd be funny if we were really messing with her like. Just like looking like we're going to be taking a bite and then just not faking her out. Makes me think of Mr. Bean, something he would do. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You, dummy! Sheesh. Okay. She's calling us dummy already. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't really read. Talking about the character. I read some. I don't read very much now, but I do enjoy reading. I just don't much. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Okay, cool. We have a leader who knows what she's doing. Good. She's probably not going to motivate us to read, though. I have a feeling that this guy's not going to be reading much. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be really hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I probably need to start using a keyboard so I can have the mouse out of the thing. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best! You know it! I mean, they did get 1/5 bigger with the new guy, so I mean, it did just grow. Well, I guess it will grow. I don't think I've officially agreed to join yet. I'm sure that I will. I mean, it'd be funny if this whole game was them trying to convince me to join the club. Like, with how this game sounds like it's going to be, it'd be funny if I was like, you know, I don't know if I want to join the club. And then, you know, I wound up waking up with a horse head in my bed, like, you ready to join now? That would be quite amazing. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Shook, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, does manga count? I feel like that's what he's going to ask. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Yeah, okay, I called it. Manga! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Good diversion tactic, dude. You're like, I'm not going to commit to reading, but why do you like to read, or what do you like to read? Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Sounds like she likes stuff like Lord of the Rings, Chronicles of Narnia, those sorts of things. She probably likes not Game of Thrones. Well, kind of Game of Thrones. It'd be sort of Ice and Fire? Song of Ice and Fire. As far as books go. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Wait a second. Whoa. I feel like this is the people who made the game going like, if you're surprised... What did that say again? Is there any... Okay, history. So, is it saying that... Are the people who made the game saying that if you're surprised by this game, you have no imagination? I'm on to you. I'm on to you people who made the game. I see what you're doing. It might not be at all what they meant to do. Or what they're doing. But I'm just acting like maybe that's the case. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Whoa, does that mean only gentle people can't read horror? That sounds discriminatory. Hey, you're too nice to read this book. Back away. Ever played what, G-Mix, man? But if a story makes you think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I've seen a video of it. It doesn't... Let me look that up. I think it's the game that I'm thinking of. I think that's the one where you're a little girl and you're... There's Yandere School. That looks like a weird game. That's not the game that I'm thinking of, though. What is the game that I'm thinking of? Is it on Steam? Let's put in Anime Simulator. I have Anime Studio Simulator, so that's pulling up. Anime Studio Simulator. Oh, there's one called Yojo Simulator. That's what I'm thinking of. Yojo Simulator. Okay. Huh, Yandere Simulator. Huh. What's up, Chris? No, I'm a guy in this game. I'm playing me, Shook. Who is, he's in school and he's wanting to, or he's needing to join a club, so his childhood friend drags him to a literature club. Let me look up this Yandere Simulator. Oh, Yandere Simulator. Okay, I was misspelling it. What is it? I see some screenshots. It looks pretty weird. This is... Don't let Senpai notice you. Yandere Simulator is a stealth game about stalking a young man and secretly eliminating anyone who seems interested in him while maintaining the image of an innocent student. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty funny idea. Is it free? Or it's still in development? Huh. I think this game's free. Here, let me minimize some stuff, and I'm going to put this on my list. Thanks for that suggestion, Z-Mix Man. I appreciate it. That sounds like a good one for October. Okay, save that text file. Okay, bring back OBS and the chat. I will definitely be checking that out. That sounds hilarious. I'll have to see. I'll have to make sure I can run it, you know, on my computer too. I probably can. All right. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Sheesh. Never mind. Why'd she not want to say why with me in the room? That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. What's the poem called? Now I'm curious. Monika, whisper the title of that poem to me. I'm really curious. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori saddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems. Oh, that's the question. I was like, Natsuki, write your own poems! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Is the proper way to read that. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. Understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Okay. She seems a little bit nervous about that prospect too. I guess the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Don't worry, guys. I will come up with some poems to make these people feel better about their work. Okay, guys. There was an old man from Nantucket. That's the whole poem. That's it. Nope, nothing else. That would be funny if he did get in front of the class and say that poem, and then he's like, "Okay, done. Now everybody else share." That actually would be a good thing to do. They'd be like, "Hey, we got that beat anyway." We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. What poem you got there, Z-Mix Man? Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I have not agreed to be part of this club yet. I've eaten a cupcake. Is a cupcake a binding contract of joining this club? You're part of this club now. If you leave, you will be suspended from school or arrested. Is that what she's saying? Isn't that right, Shook? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh crap! Oh no! All the ladies are looking disappointed at me. I feel like I have no option now but to join the club. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Shook. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Big surprise. It's in the title. I still like my idea of this game being about them trying to... The entire game is them trying to get me to join, and they're like doing incredibly threatening things to me. I like that idea also. I don't know where this is going, but I like my idea. I'm sure the game is better than my idea. But I like the idea of my idea. It should be like the spin-off. Alternate universe. Doki Doki Literature Club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. She can look forward to seeing how much you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? Or do you feel the anxiety welling up inside me? Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Shook, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yay! I'm assuming she just stands, the same way she runs. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. By the way, I have no, you see, I was fixing to say it. I have no, ability or right to make fun of people moving their arms around, crazy, because I use my hands a lot, too. Now I'm feeling weird doing that, because I'm, like, pointing it out. So I'm not doing it naturally. But if I wasn't thinking about it, I would be moving my hands around way more. Oh, yeah, okay, I read that. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Oh great, we're really writing a poem here. Can I write this poem? Here I sit in silent vapor. I got a crap, and there ain't no paper. The bell just rung, I must not linger. Look out, butt, here comes my finger. My dad told me that poem way back when. I guess he was in school at the time and didn't have any toilet paper in the bathroom whenever he came up with that. I guess I should save here. Okay, we got lots of save slots, so that's good. Crap. There's only 3 of them there. Are we not able to get all 4 of them with this poem? Here's something I'm noticing. She's happy, and these two don't look too happy with right now. So Are they going to be rating this poem as I write it? That'd be a cool thing. Like you can see as you're selecting the words, you know. I don't know what to do. Happiness. That sounds like something Sayori would like. And Natsuki as well. I mean, happiness probably will actually make everybody, you know, interested. Yuri was talking about how she recently read some horror, so death might be interesting to her. Captive? Wrath. Imagination. Once upon a time, I like how I'm not actually telling a poem. Once upon a time, there was a clumsy mime. Okay, Z-Mix-Man just shared a poem. I love a girl, and she loves me, but not enough for us to be. I wish we could be together all the time and forever. But I guess dreams are lies, that's a fact that I despise. So for me, there is no hope, so all I can do is mope. That's a very nice poem there, Z-Mix-Man. You did alright with that. So once upon a time there was a clumsy mime who checked his email I'm not at all trying to impress any of them. I like how that's what I'm doing. We checked his email. About an about a lazy whale. From a lazy whale. The mime, you see, the mime can only communicate over email because he can't talk. So I mean that makes sense. So he got a email from a lazy whale because he communicates to whale, you know. The email was full of tragedy. Crap, how am I supposed to rhyme with tragedy now that I think about it? Dang, I just picked a really bad one. What rhymes with tragedy? There's nothing that rhymes with tragedy. There's explodey. Explodedy. The bubbles were poppity. Poppity kind of sort of rhymes. Yeah, the bubbles were poppity. I have no clue what I'm doing. For one thing, I don't know enough about these girls to know about what poem I should do. I mean, Natsuki likes cute stuff. I could just go for her. Sayori seems like that sort of thing would work on her too. But the other girls, I have no clue what will work. Yeah, family is close. I guess I could just try going for Natsuki first. I'm going to actually reload. And these words are different. Oh crap. Yes, I'm a guy in a club full of girls, and I'm going to read you a poem about swimsuits. Am I dropping any hints? Okay. Sparkle. So yeah, we're going to try to go for her, I guess, because I know she likes cute things. She won't admit it, but she does. So Sparkle. Giggle. Oh, she hopped. Kawaii. Oh, she hopped. She's hopping whenever I select something. Okay. So maybe that's what's supposed to be my indication. Which character likes what? Okay. Fun. Oh, okay. Oops, that was for her. So there's only 3 girls on this thing. Am I supposed to go through the game once? Or maybe beat the game multiple times for Monika? Yeah, Monika has long hair. So she's the one that's not shown. Vanilla. Okay. Bouncy. Not gown. I could do a poem about swimsuits, bouncy, and nightgown. Gee, I wonder what I'm going towards there. Fireflies, I think. Oh dang, not for her. Trying to do like cute stuff. Feather maybe? Oh crap! I'm targeting her more by accident. Ribbon, middle girl. Okay. Strawberry. Okay, good. Bubbles. Valentine. Okay. Maybe a rose? No, marshmallow, probably. Yeah, okay. Hopping? Okay, yeah. Dazzle. Oh crap, that wasn't her. Boop! What poem doesn't have boop in it? Doki Doki. Yeah, okay, let's fixate. That sounds cute. Orange? Forge. There's no... Is there anything that rhymes with orange? Range, sort of. Oh, arrange kind of rhymes with the range. I'm going to arrange this desk to be better organized. Not fully rhymes, but somewhat rhymes. Whistle? Okay, good. Cheer? Oh crap, not who I thought. Chocolate maybe? Okay, yeah. Bunny, okay. Precious. Pink. Okay. So it looks like we did manage to write one that the one girl liked, I think. Okay, I didn't think anything rhymes with orange. Though range does sound close, or it reads close anyway. Hi again, Shook. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Shook. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, with this game sounding so ominous, well, that's the funny thing. It doesn't sound ominous at all, but I'm like, it keeps saying it's got disturbing stuff in it. I'm like, when she says end of it, does that mean I'll be dead? As in no longer living? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. She was giving me looks like she's giving me a stink eye yesterday when I was saying said something about manga. You can't give someone a stink eye for something you do. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Shook always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Wait, what? We cook and clean her room? I didn't know that! How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy, so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Shook can become good friends too? Sayori! As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. The Big Book of Boobs. Is that what it's going to be? Pictures. I hear it does very well in Braille. Would it do well in Braille? Guess it could do well in Braille. There's a direction this joke could go. I don't feel clever enough to make it. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Wow. Hey. You know, why not? Even better if it's one of those pop-up books, you know, the ones that the ones that have the images that, you know, that you open, you turn a page and like new images pop up. I wonder what would happen in the Big Book of Boobs if that were to be the case. It would probably sell a lot. Somebody should actually do that. That one would sell a lot. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in one book, or in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I heard Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. The Mixed Man didn't know it was possible to laugh while cringing. Well, hey, I knew very much possible. I knew very much it was possible to cringe during my streams. So if you're laughing as well, then awesome. But yeah, lots of cringe. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I can kind of see that. Sorta. How did you know anyway? Heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. It is? Oh yeah, it does say it right there, yeah. It does say I like manga on my face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah! Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. So irritating. A guy pushing an old lady in the street. Irritating. But a book missing from a full set. So much worse. That old lady. She would agree. I know that feel. I get closer at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls is a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're going to judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging you. She was judging my face for saying I liked manga. Like, I have the face of a manga person. I don't know what that means, but that's what she sounded like she was saying. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. Gullible? What are you talking about? See, Mixed Man. Don't make me come over there. It's gonna say fist on your face. You got me. You definitely got me there. Yes, I can be very gullible. I was like, is something going on weird with the game? Like they knew this would be, they knew this might be streamed or captured the footage of, and so that they set something up to where if they detect OBS, it would display something for people watching, but not for the streamer. So it sounds like this game could have stuff like that in it. Like there's way more in this game than meets the eye. Yeah, I fell for it. Okay, so tell me one thing. Oh, I need to click back in the game. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, Bug. You always come in at these streams at the best time. Me talking about old ladies. You know, the other good time for you to have joined was me talking about the big book of boobs earlier. That would not have been a time. That would not be a normal time for you to join. Totally not. Hey, anyway, welcome, Bug. Hopefully you're doing all right today. Yeah, we've joined a literature club, Bug. It's full of girls, so this is your typical visual novel so far. It keeps saying stuff like, this is for people who are... there are things that... Don't play this if you're easily disturbed. So far, I don't know what to expect. It's been so cheerful. So, I'm so weirded out because I'm not being weirded out yet. It's like, when is it going to get weird? Maybe that's the whole point. Like, they keep warning you, and then it never happens. That would be hilarious if that was a ploy. That would be incredibly smart. Like, okay, you know what? We're making a game. We just made a game about a guy joining a literature club, joining a school club. It's pretty typical. You try to hook up with one of the, with the ladies. They're branching paths. I'm assuming there's branching paths in this game. And yeah, your typical game. And we're gonna release it free on Steam. How do we get people to play it? This game is not for children. Don't play it if you're easily disturbed. Boom. People will be like, what is this game about? We've got to play it. When's it get weird? And then it never gets weird. It's just like a happy, cheerful game about school clubs and stuff. That would be so clever. I would be so impressed if that's what this is. I'm enjoying the game so far, even if it don't get weird. As Good Bro. Who's Good Bro? Was that a YouTube pranker or something like that? In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated, feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ugh! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Okay, I was fixed to say if she pulls me into the closet, that could mean something very different. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Good one, Z-Mix, man. Good one. I'm good, bro. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I did. That's the amazing thing. It works. It would be such a clever ploy. Like, you could write a novel or a visual novel or make a game about a guy who's taking a walk from the grocery store to his home. But if you say this game will make you feel disturbed, don't play this game if you're super depressed or have anxiety, and it'll be like, is that guy after me? Is that little old lady who said hi to me? Is she gonna stab me in the back as soon as I turn around? It actually would make the game way different. And then you'd be done with it and nothing happened. You'd be like, this game was not supposed to be a horror game, but everything in it made me feel terrified. Because I felt like something was going to happen. Like what she said earlier, something about, what did she say? Something about, you won't see the end of it. Into the literature club. And I was thinking, is that meaning she'll kill me? When that's not what she meant at all, I doubt. Wow, we're reading with this girl. We've only been in the club 2 days, and we're already reading a manga with a girl. Cool. We can't read at the same time like that. What's even better than Good Bro? What's that? I guess it's easy to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. Open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulders, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Sup, dog? Sup, dog? Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Hmm? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I almost said a fire. That wouldn't have made any sense at all. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? What is the outcome I should feel? Should I feel happiness, cheerfulness, regret, anger? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You'd think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? It's always got to have a plot. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? I was about to say. If you underestimated her, what was your original estimate of her? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. Full power. He used an anime term to me. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Oops, let me, got a notification from YouTube? Okay. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. What does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too. That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. She got into it because it was in a manga. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. That is true. There's a lot of hobbies you could pick out of manga that would be worse. Well, there's a lot of fighting manga, so I guess depending on how you use that fighting, that could be better or worse. I haven't really read a lot of manga. Nothing except like Fairy Tail, One Piece, Naruto, stuff that I'd already seen part of the anime too. So I haven't really read a lot of the any other type manga. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Oh no, does she not have any friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Okay, good. She has friends. She just don't have friends with that hobby. Okay. Good. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Alright, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's possibly harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Good way to say that you're not a loser. Because I thought that's what he was saying. What exactly did he say? But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah. Good save. Good save, man. I thought you was going to call her a loser, too. But you didn't! Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Bug. You've got anime hair. When I think of anime hair, I don't think of, like, based on the color. I think of it like Goku. Like, the hair is like, here's your head, and here's where your hair ends. Like, somewhere around in this radius. How far up is my webcam, anyway? I don't even know if you can see my hair. Yeah, you can see it. But, like, around in this radius is where the hair is. This is, like, the hair area. Like, hair can be anywhere in that. That's anime hair to me. Which I can get sometimes. If I ever take a shower at night and go to sleep right after, especially when I haven't had a haircut in a long while, I will have anime hair, like, all over the place. If I ever were to do cosplay, that's what I do. I just take a shower, be like, okay, nap time. Wake up, anime hair. Who needs a stylist? Just do that. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? If he wanted to be smooth, he could be like, you know what? You can keep it in my room. That would be too creepy at this point, actually, with this being the second day that he's known her. Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? I demand entertainment. Keep reading! Is this going to turn into like a misery type situation? Where she's going to be making me lay in bed reading manga? Natsuki, I can't keep reading manga. My arms are too tired and I just want to do something else. Takes a sledgehammer, starts breaking my kneecaps. Keep reading! Okay, just don't break my other kneecap! Is this what this is going to degrade to? I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. I guess I'm talking to her because I wrote that poem more targeted towards her. I was actually hoping that it would actually form a poem that we would read. But I guess that would actually be difficult. Yeah, that would actually be kind of difficult to generate a poem that would make sense based on what words you chose. So, So I guess at the beginning of class, we read our poem that we were supposed to write. And because I chose ones with words that she would like, I'm having the scene with her. I'm guessing that's how this works. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Eh? Are y'all ready for today's poems? Oh, well, never mind. That whole theory just went out the window. What I said earlier. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Oh, great. I'm not cozy. I feel miserable. Is that what she's going to say? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I'll close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but, Monika just said. Don't be dumb. Is Bughugger a boy or girl? Bughugger is female. Yeah, on the Twitch chat I have, you don't see the icon with a name. But I know I've seen on like actually I think stuff like Chris's chat and Spare Time's chat. I think they use like Restream, the Restream thing. So I think it uses like your profile picture. So that's when I see your profile picture on those. I think that's what they do. Let's say, well, it shows her picture right there of the. But then I was like, oh wait, no, it don't. Not on my chat. Just take it home with you. Hey, is that really all right? I say it mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you. Use a bookmark. Bookmark. Like this. No death. Right here, this equals no death. The phone is not a very good bookmark, by the way. This right here. That right there equals death, apparently. Okay. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, did I get that scene because I wrote the poem towards Natsuki? Because that's giving me the option to... I'm confused when we got that scene with Natsuki. Maybe that's supposed to happen. Maybe that happens no matter what. Oh, I saved down here, dummy. Well, I mean, we wrote that poem for Natsuki, so let's read it to her. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Alright, then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. What's up, Biz? How you doing? I'm playing a bit of a different game. As you can see, this is a visual novel. But this game, so far it's about a guy who's joining a literature club at his school. And it's full of girls. Well, not full of girls. It's got these 4 girls. They're cute. And yeah. But anyway, I'm doing pretty well there, Biz. But yeah, so it looks like it's a normal, typical anime game. It keeps saying stuff like, this game is not for children. If you're easily disturbed, don't play this game. So I have not seen yet why this game is so weird. I mean, for an anime game, that's pretty normal. But I think it's supposed to get really weird at some point, and it hasn't yet. So it's funny. I'm reading so much more into stuff that, like she said, I'm borrowing this girl's book. She said she'd kill me if I bent the page. So she'd literally stab me in the chest or something if I did it. So I'm assuming. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said, well, it would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Sheesh, I can't win with this girl. She's like, if I had wrote a crap poem, I guess she wanted me to write a crap poem. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Yeah, she is. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Yo, Natsuki likes my poem. She really likes my poem. Is this what I'm... That's not exactly what I'm doing. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say it mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. We had a really good moment with her before this. Like, she wanted to read manga, and we were like cozying up and stuff, you know, reading it over my shoulder. Like, real close to us, apparently. So, yeah. So we had a good moment, but apparently we ruined it, though. Because my poem was decent that she enjoyed. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Hey, I showed you mine. Show me yours, Natsuki. Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I like it. I actually like that poem. It's true. Actually, people can fly, but we need mechanical assistance. We need to deal with turbulence and trays being in upright or downright positions. So yeah, that's what we have to put up with to fly. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Pro. Ow, I just punched myself in the chest. Why did I do that? Why do people do that? Why do they chest beat? Because it actually hurts. People shouldn't do that. I do it and not even think about it. Maybe they don't think about it. Maybe they're just exactly like that. I'm not a pro chest beater, apparently. Because that kind of hurt. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. There's something humor with that last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh, we get to show it to everybody! Oh, crap. Oh. I guess I know that I accidentally, when I was doing the poem, Sayori was jumping up a little bit over there, so I don't know if we're going to be showing it to everybody or if we just show it to so many people. But Sayori would be the next one to show it to. What if we're going to show it to everybody? I wonder if some of these poems are going to get dark. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Chuck. Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Thanks. Dude, I like that. I like looking at that big pile of crap. Oh crap, I love your poem. Thanks, that's such a nice thing to know. Ahaha, jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a short poem. That makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs Sushita against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Yes. Hey, I wrote... You guys missed it. I think Z-Mixman was here when I said it. But I didn't write this poem. But here's one that I know. My dad told me this way back when. I'm guessing he was in school. I guess it was back when he was a kid in school. But here's one. Here I sit in silent vapor. I've got a crop, and there ain't no paper. The bell just rung. I must not linger. Look out, but here comes my finger. Not as sophisticated as Natsuki's poem earlier, but still a poem indeed. That's one I've always remembered. There's another poem similar to that, but it has a whole story with it. So I'm not gonna do that one. Well, Biz and Bug approve that poem. Yeah, that was my dad's poem. I wrote a poem one time in school. I've never been a poetry guy though. I never really wrote poems. I think I wrote one in school, and I may have just wrote, a few random ones. But yeah, it's never been something I've really done. I like writing stories, and I like coming up with stories. So that's more my cup of tea. You could tell a story in a poem, but I prefer to just be able to do like the story itself, you know. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Shook. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Wait, wait, Sayori. So you're saying deep down I'm not selfish. But like surface level, I'm super selfish. Is this what you're saying? Like right here, selfish? Down here, not selfish. But here, very selfish. That's what it sounds like she's saying. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Mostly he joined because there was like 4 girls like looking really sad, like, no, you've got to join the club. And so he like broke and he did it. Knowing how much this means to her now, yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, dear sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I like that. That's another good poem. These girls can write good poems. I don't write poems, but when I do, I seem to be good at it. I just got a text. Or no, I didn't. Spare Time just retweeted me. Thank you, Spare Time. Thank you very much. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? It's kind of a hint there. All right, man. Have fun with Minecraft. See you in a bit, bro. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. That's true. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. It was still good. It was an okay poem. I liked it. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Boom! I put it in my mouth. And it went into my belly. You don't want to know how the poem ends. It ends with a bang. Even though you were late to school? I'll be nice, Bug. Gosh. Making me be nice to all these girls. If you insist, Bug. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Oh, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best freaking poem ever. Best ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, wow, we're showing it to everybody. I guess we're showing it to everybody. Yeah, no need resaving the game if I'm going to be showing it to everybody. Oh, I'm going to go take a short break. And I will be nice. Hey, Bug and Z-Mix Man. Decide who you want to me to read the poem to next. Yuri is super shy. but very smart. And Monika's like the school, seems like the popular girl who started the club, and she seems pretty motivated and stuff. So you two decide who I read to next, or share the poem with next. Yeah, Z Mix Man, that is a good poem, man. And doing stuff like that is good to get that, to express that out, to get it out. Don't let it just keep welling up. So that is pretty good on you, man. To keep expressing stuff like that. Guess we'll just go down the list and show the poem to Yuri. She's gonna be very nervous about us reading her poem. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh yeah, we didn't write this poem at all for her. Sayori jumped a few times when we chose the words, but Yuri did not jump any at all. So sorry. Forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. That's never a good sign. Never ever a good sign. If somebody's like, if somebody asks, is this your first time doing anything? Is this your first time cooking? Is this your first time doing whatever? They're normally going to be like, okay, well, it's good for the first time that you've ever done it. Congratulations on that. If you've written like 3 or 4 poems, I'd be like, you need to not do that ever. But if this is your first time, then okay. Nothing ever goes good when nothing is ever going to be followed by, yay, good job, with them saying, is this your first time? I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. When Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Good job saying that in a way that doesn't make me seem too terrible at it. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. We already know. We wrote a poem specifically for her about cute things. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh crap, this is in cursive. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air is the present, but living of the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. I like the bathing parts. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. No, you actually had good handwriting. I just can't read cursive very well. But what? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Exactly. I just don't read script very often. I just think your handwriting is pretty. Hey? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Yeah, it was a good poem. Not exactly sure what she was meaning with it. The other two were very, very obvious. I don't know if she was talking about life, flickering, or what. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story is about a ghost at all. Or, oh, I think she was saying, Yeah, I was going to say, it's not going to be the obvious solution about it being about ghosts. Actually, the story is about a ghost at all, Shook. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose he did only glance over it after. I glanced over it. She said it took me so long to read it. Yeah, she is good with her words. That was definitely the best poem. And the fact that I don't understand it right away, that I'd have to reread it a time or two, is a good thing as far as like meaning and stuff, you know. Like, there's more to it than meets the eye. You have to like digest. What does this mean? What does this mean? You know. I'm guessing maybe it's about the flickering of life and stuff like that. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. It is. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Counting on you. We only have one more choice. Let's see what Monika thinks. Hi, Shook. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. She wasn't even on that option when we were doing the poem, so I don't know if she's gonna like it or not. I wonder how Yuri would have reacted if she had been jumping more there when we were choosing words earlier. Don't worry, Shook. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Shook. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, maybe she analyzes it. Maybe she's the analyzer. Like the others will just say, maybe the others will just say whether they like it or not. Maybe she'll be like, oh, this was really cute. Or maybe it's very cheerful, or a bit cheerful since Sayori liked it. Or maybe if you make it more solemn, she'll say something like that. If we had done something more for Yuri. Maybe that's what she does. Oh, geez. No. It just kind of makes me think of something that Natsuki would write. Okay, well, that's right. I guess she kind of judges us. Maybe we're supposed to... Ooh, maybe we're supposed to show our poems to her first. Well, no. Because we went up showing it to everybody anyway, so... I don't know if the order of people that you show it to has any bearing on the game. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so, yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Hey? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. Let's see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write in the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Or playing a dating sim where you have to make choices to hook up with specific girls. I feel like that's exactly what I'll be doing. Actually, it'd be really interesting if that's what this game did. Actually, that would be a really clever visual novel to make. If you always do that, you always make decisions and say things, you know, to impress the characters. It'd be interesting if you were actually punished for doing such things in a visual novel. Like Natsuki there. We know she likes manga, we know she likes cute things, stuff like that. So, if we were ever given a choice of like doing something like with manga or something like go to a manga store or go to like a zoo or go to like something else, we would choose the manga thing if we wanted to run into her. It'd be interesting if it actually punished you for stuff like that. Like, you're not being true to yourself. You're actually doing it simply to impress, and that, you know, stuff like that will, you know, in real life is not a good thing, because eventually, you know, that's not you, you know. There's no twist yet. That's the thing. There's no twist yet. I don't know what the twist for this game is. We're still in the literature club. We wrote a poem. We wrote it towards the girl who likes the cute things, and we had a scene with her. I don't know if that's because I wrote the poem. We read the poem afterwards, but we got the scene with her before, so I'm not sure if it would have been different if I wrote the poem differently or not. But yeah, there's no twist. It's not getting creepy yet. I don't know what the twist is. What is a twist? Bruce Willis isn't in this. Maybe there is no twist. Maybe that is a twist. Maybe Bruce Willis shows up at the end. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Let's see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Well, there's a really terrible. Roy would not appreciate me mentioning the twist. Well, hole in wall. There's already a terrible joke that can be made there. Okay, so you can scroll down. It couldn't have been me. See the direction. What are you weighing to? What Chris said or what I said? Because I didn't say anything. I just said you can make a terrible joke about that. I didn't say the joke or even what the joke would even entail. I just said there's a joke you can make about that. If you're wowing because you thought of something terrible, then that's on you, Bug. That is on you. You can't blame me. This is the face of innocence. Face of innocence. What is this? What does it say again? It couldn't have been me. See the direction? The poem? Again, if you're saying wow because of what I said, then yeah. Or did you read the poem? I haven't read it yet. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the sparkle or the spackle? Sparkle makes more sense. Sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I was at home. I peer inside for a clue. He's got a mother flipping poem. Who are you? Oh, Roy. Okay, I was like, who are you, Moss? And then I was like, okay. That's right. Okay, I don't remember that. I don't remember that exact episode. I feel like I should. It's an IT Crowd reference. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I was at home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's right! The German cannibal! That is right. I remember that now. He couldn't watch the movie. He was trying to watch the movie, and there's like all sorts of different things messing him up. And so there was that cannibal who tried to eat Moss, but Moss, was like, I don't really want to be eaten. So since the cannibal, is a nice cannibal, he said no. But then Moss was mentioning to Roy, how the guy had like such a big TV. So Roy, that's right. He was like, I'll go over and kind of be like, I'm considering letting you eat me. One last request. I'd like to watch this movie. That's right. I forgot about that. So what do you think? It feels very free. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. That's right. Okay, yeah. That part I don't really remember too well. Yeah, that part I don't really remember. Like there being an ending. I just remember he was trying to watch it. He couldn't watch it, and he was trying to. He gave himself to the cannibal. With the intention of pulling out of the situation. Yeah, it was like he was like a real estate. Like he was trying to buy a house. Or he was thinking of buying a house. Like, I'm thinking about it. Show me around the kitchen where you'll be preparing me. Oh, and this is your living room. You know what? Last request. I'd like to watch this movie. Something along those lines. It's very, okay. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Okay, so yeah, she's say that feels like it could have some dark undertones. Like she's had some, maybe feels like a prisoner or something. Somehow, so I could see how she's writing that from a personal standpoint about feeling like she's looking out of a hole that she feels like she's trapped somewhere or something. Maybe after everyone is... Okay, I already read that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and then tidy it up later. That is a good point. That's something I have trouble with, with my writing. And it makes it hard to progress. Not that good at moving past that. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Who's writing with a pen? I type. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri sadly smiles. Good grief, I couldn't say that. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Chook did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh wow, first of all, oh crap. She's scary. She's scaring me now. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Wow, that's like a big burn. Your poem was uninspiring. And Chook liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh crap. Think she hit a nerve. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not nice. You're just, Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Shook appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh, wow. What is it? I'm over here. I'm not there. Why are you pulling me into this? Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Shook started showing up. Wait! Is this a superpower I have? If this isn't a superpower that's been in a comic or whatever, how has that not happened? I have the power of making boobs grow! Natsuki! Could charge cheaper than plastic surgery, couldn't I? I'm not coming up with any ideas of my own here. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was standing there. Shook! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not worse than to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Shook. Well, wait. Crap, we're gonna have to make a decision. I feel like we're gonna have to make a decision here. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Shook? Well, how did I get dragged in this in the first place? That's a good question. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Saving the game, that's for sure. Since I wrote the poem aimed towards Natsuki, I'm gonna go for her. Yeah, I am. I'm like super caught in the middle. But yeah, I guess I'll side with Natsuki. I guess she's the one I guess she's the like I was saying earlier, I'm kind of specifically making choices that as you know, a normal, you know, me normally wouldn't make. So that would be really clever to do that in a video game, in a visual novel. Like you would be punished trying to change yourself for specific girls. Man, that would be a clever idea. I don't know if that's happened. But anyway, Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows you how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. Looks like we learned that today. Are we in the last minute of a 90s sitcom where we've seen some drama and then we're trying to bring it up like, you know, things can be hard. Boop, together we can get through it. Is this basically the end of a sitcom? Looks like we learned that today. This is the lesson of today's show. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Shook. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Anyway, think about your boobs. I didn't mean it. Okay? That's the thing she didn't mean. Okay, gotcha. The boob part. Not the part that she meant. She didn't mean it. That's all. Her poem still is too wordy, apparently. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Eh? Just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciate it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poem, right? Hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Shook. And to be honest, It's a nice change of pace from lazing around. We got a little too used to it. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. Hey, what's that? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Of course! Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. She's the vice president in charge of fun. In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. I haven't been murdered yet, so that's a good sign. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Shook, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, crowd. Maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Then look, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Maybe this does punish you for trying to impress people and not be yourself. That would actually be really, really clever. I'm serious. That idea is really growing on me. Shook. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise though, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. It does give me some information, though, that make me paranoid whether they're somewhat trying to compete over me. You can see why they make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Shook, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but doesn't it really need to stop there? You just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Come on, internal monologue, let's walk home together. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, writing another poem. I think Heartbeat is what we did for Natsuki last time, yep. Vivacious. Pink is for her. Bubbles. Doki Doki. We know she likes anime. Hey, what's up, Epic Warrior Gaming? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm completely blind to this game. I'm wondering when something's gonna happen. I don't know. I saw it. I said toward the beginning of the stream. I saw a couple tweets from people I follow on Twitter, and saying it messed up their mind, messed up their brain. And I was like, so I looked at the game, and it said something about if you're easily disturbed or if you're a child, don't play this game. So I'm like, it looks so cheerful, and I've been playing this game for 2 hours. I'm confused about that still. So I'm still very curious. But anyway, how you doing, Epic Warrior Gaming? Doing alright? I'm enjoying the game so far. Even if it doesn't get weird, I'm still enjoying it pretty well. I like visual novels, so. Alright, man. So you've seen it, okay. Or you've seen it or played it, okay. Will do. I'm gonna go in it blind, at least for the first run. For sure. Well, I'm gonna go in it blind, for sure. Gonna keep it blind. But, yeah. If I die, don't know if you can die, or I get to an ending and I have trouble getting to like specific endings. I don't know how many endings. I'm guessing 4 or 5. Maybe a 5th, like you end up by yourself, you know, or die, and maybe like 4 endings with each, or 1 ending with each girl. Oh, there's just 2 endings. Okay, so oh wow, there's less endings than I thought. I figured it'd just be. I figured there'd be an ending with each girl. Okay, I guess one ending is probably harder to get to than the other, so that could take some more. Okay, so for the true ending, I'm betting that's going to be more difficult than I thought, because I was thinking, you know. Like I'm kind of targeting Natsuki, because I'm kind of, you know, in the normal like visual novel type scenario where you just kind of choose whichever girl you know you're kind of aiming for, and then you kind of just alter your stuff around that. That's why I think a game. I don't know if you was listening when I was saying it just a little bit ago, but I think a game that would actually punish you for that, for changing yourself to try to be with a specific girl. I think that would be an interesting idea to do. But yeah, I kind of started targeting Natsuki because it mentioned early on that she's Gotcha. Okay, so it's not going to be that difficult to get the true ending. Okay. Cool, cool. It's no, I played the game way back when called Ever 17. In that game, you had to, like, make very, very specific decisions in order to get all the endings. Okay. I guess I'll still kind of keep targeting Natsuki because I'm kind of already doing it. And also it's easier to... Oh, well, I thought flower was going to be for her. I was making good good things. Marshmallow would be her. But yeah, on the first meeting I was like, okay, she likes cute things. I just select cute things and she'll hop up and down. Kawaii. But actually, it does kind of make me feel a little bit relieved, because making a wrong decision here, like I don't know exactly which one would be for hers. Maybe milk? Okay. Lollipop. Rose. Massacre! Everybody likes good poems about massacres. I haven't read a poem about massacres I didn't enjoy. Maybe some music. Fluffy. That makes sense. That does make sense. Okay. Yeah, the cute things is very, very easy to pick up on. That would make sense that Yuri would be more descriptive. So something like frightening would be for her. Yeah. Extraordinary. Oh, extraordinary would be for her. Okay. Heaven sent sounds like Yuri. Yep. Boop. Boop. Actually, it sounds like it'd be either them two. Makes me think Sayori more. Oh, okay. I guess boops are more cute. Who's into suicide? Who's in the suicide survey says Yuri, right? Yeah. Okay, actually, I'm kind of glad you said that's not that important about the poems. So it doesn't really affect the end, so I can have fun with this. And I mean, not that I'm not having fun with it already, but you know what I mean. I can pick some of the weird stuff, some of the stranger words, and see who opts. Although I'm sure it will be Yuri. Judgment. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. The Dane with? Oh, okay, so that does affect who you spend the day with. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird poem. It's gonna be about marshmallows and roses and suicide. And I can't remember the other words I said. Okay, so cool. Okay. Then I should have. Oh, you know what? Since you say that. And that will affect. Okay. Okay, so I am going to go ahead. I am going to go ahead and pick cute stuff since I'll go ahead and get Natsuki out of the way. Because I'm guessing, even though you read the poem after a scene, that does affect who you said spend a day with. So, okay. Kitty. So next time I can go through and pick your stuff for Sayori and then Yuri. So I was thinking that because I picked cute things, I spent the first day with Natsuki. But then I was confused whether that was the case because we read the poem afterward. Hey, again, you know, who doesn't like a poem like that? I know that fills my heart with pure joy. The lollipops and the death. Okay. Joy would be her. Sweets. Oh, well dang. Milk is her. Pink. That one's easy. Pink is very easy to figure out. Bunny. Rose we found out actually isn't Natsuki. Shiny seems right. Valentine? Okay, good. Cute. Very, very easy. Cheer. Oh, dang. Candy. Okay, good. Fluffy. Boop! Oh, dang. Fun. Oh, dang. Oh, crap. Now I'm screwing up. Anime. Okay, that one's easy. That one's very easy. Lollipop. Oh, marshmallow. Duh. That one was easy. I was just I was missing it. Socks will definitely be Sayori. When I think of socks, I think of Sayori. Which one of these would be Natsuki? Yeah, I figured that would be the case. Pure? Maybe? Okay, pure. Okay, good. Kiss. Sugar. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we got the Natsuki that time. Oh, I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Shook. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. When is she not in a good mood? I don't think I've seen Sayori in a bad mood yet. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? The shooketh meme. What is the shooketh meme? I'm not that big on memes. I don't know. I'm not the biggest expert when it comes to meme. Maybe I need to see what the shooketh meme is. Okay, gonna pull up meme. Oh. Something about I am shooketh. Shaken? Is that what okay, I guess it means kinda like surprised or shocked. Is what the meme goes for. Know your meme in a nutshell. Oh, is that a website? Yeah, I'm seeing there's a lady who's turned this way and it has show Keth, and with her mouth being the second O. By the way, Shook is my last name. That's why my Twitch channel is Shook50. So there is a there is a show called Trailer Park Boys that I've watched. It's a really funny show, and there's a little kid who's a bit of a gangster. There's a guy named J-Rock that's a gangster. There's a kid who's a gangster too, and in one episode he was like, "I ain't shook," and I was like, "I know he's not. I'm shook." Who's 50 years old? Well, are you saying I'm 50 years old? Or are you saying the person who started that meme was 50 years old? Or are you saying that shooketh is something that a 50-year-old man would say? I'm confused what you're saying there, Bug. Yeah, poor Mr. Leahy. I'm sorry, Chris, for mentioning Trailer Park Boys. Okay, I see what the joke is there, Bug. It's so difficult. I mean, when I chose my nickname, I didn't know that I'd have to be writing to Twitch like, okay, so when I made my account, it was Shook45 or Shook46. I didn't know it was so difficult to change your name, so can you change my name to Shook47? I know I did this last year, but you did me a favor. Can you change my name to Shook48? And then they're just like, okay, it's a new year. You're 50. I get it. You're Shook50 now. It's actually not a very good. It's very not. It's that methodology is a very good way of doing branding, because it outdates. Although if you actually were big, like a big streamer, and you did change your name every year with another number, well, for one thing, you'd have to automatically secure future numbers because somebody else would jump in and grab like Shook51. Just to be a butt about it. But you'd have like limited editions. Ooh, Shook50, that was a good year. We played all sorts of games that year. Shook51 that year kind of sucked. But hey, good things are going to happen in Shook52. It was just a random name. I remember I was playing, my buddy Corey wanted me to play Command & Conquer. It was that first-person shooter, Command & Conquer. I had never played an online game, ever, in my life at that point. And he was like, you need a username. I was like, shook. Or are you taking it? I'm like, I don't know. You know, I think actually... Give me just a second. I have a picture on my wall. No, it's 44. I was fixing to say, I used to play basketball, and I don't know why I still have a picture of my middle school basketball team. I think my mom hung it there on the wall like 16, 17 years ago. I've never taken it down. I don't think I've taken any of these pictures down on my wall, ever. But I was thinking maybe it was the number that I had. But I think it was just me needing to come up with a random number to put after my name so I could use Shook on Command & Conquer. Whatever that was. Whatever that first-person shooter one was. Okay, anyway, while that all of a sudden, no reason really, I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Used to baseball? Bug. You know what? You're right. I am 50 years old. Yeah, another interesting fact is that you're about 2 years younger than me. So how's it feel to be 48, Bug? How's it feel to be 48? You like being 48, Bug? Baseball? I never played baseball. I really wasn't a sports person as a kid. I got... You don't like... You mean you don't like being 48? Hey, if you will say that I'm not 50, I will say that you're not 48. Okay? Not that I really care about my age. It's not something I care about. I'm 33. Oh shit, I just... Oh, dang. I just said I wouldn't tell your age! Forget what I said! Forget what I said earlier. I'm sorry, Bug. Yeah, baseball. I never played baseball. I watched it some. I watched it for 2 or 3 years on the, some of the MLB. I think I liked the Atlanta. I'm gonna say Hawks. Braves. Some. And but I kind of got out of baseball. Alrighty. Oh, you had to refresh? Yeah, I never got into... Yeah, basketball was the sport that I stuck with the most. I don't know, I'm not a basketball guy. I've always been big, so I'm... Well, that's not really good for any sport except football. Football was the sport that I liked the least. I played it because they were like, hey, you're a big guy. You would do good in football. Then a guy taught me the rules of football during the first game of the year in 7th grade. So I was like, oh, so you have like 4 tries to get it 10 yards? I think I follow. While I'm in uniform on the sideline of an actual game going on. So that's not a good time to be learning the rules. I mean, obviously I'd learn like stances and, you know, like hit the people in front of you. And don't let, and try to get that guy. Try to get that guy. I never found out what that guy was trying to do. During the first few weeks of the training. I found that later. He was trying to get that yard 10 yards. But I just knew I had to stop that guy. Okay. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I noticed that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was a funny part in the book. I swear. It's just... Exactly! That's really a convenient excuse, though. It was just something in my book. They were talking about, like, there was a dinosaur joke. Dinosaur jokes! They're the best. What's up, Kid Crazy? How you doing tonight? How's exams treating you? How's school treating you? Hopefully you're not in the literature club, because I hear strange things happen in literature club. Yuri! Tell Shook to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Your school's not doing too well? That sucks. Have you had much luck on your, was it your social studies teacher that I think was giving you a hard time? Yeah, I was expecting the first poems to be, oh, that sucks, man. I know you were saying your social studies teacher was giving you a hard time, and I know you was talking the other night about how you were having to learn like African countries and South American countries and cities and stuff like that. That is a hard thing to learn. Yeah, the first poems were pretty normal. I would say that Monika's poem was kind of the darkest. Well, hers and Yuri's were kind of mildly dark, but not too bad. So I'm really wondering when this gets weird. Is that how it gets weird? Like the poems, or they start having like really, really weird and disturbing poems? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Okay. I feel like that was the case. It felt like she was kind of... Okay. I did feel like hers was kind of the most well put together. What you talking about on my VODs on YouTube? Bug? What you talking about? Oh, how do I put them on YouTube? Is that what you're asking? Oh, there. If you can connect your Twitch. Oh, you're replying to Moobot. Yeah, they're videos. Like Never Ending Nightmares is on there. Yeah, you can export your video for your Twitch stuff from Twitch to YouTube. It does it automatically. I don't have to upload or nothing. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, yeah, I've been streaming a lot more here lately. I've streamed. It's mostly been story-based games, a lot of point-and-click adventures. I streamed the entire Sam & Max series, the new ones, the Telltale version. I never have played like the 90s Sam & Max games. I've streamed Grim Fandango, Dropsy. That was a very good one. That was not as dark as I was hoping it would be. But Dropsy was a very good game. I streamed Never Ending Nightmares. That one was pretty good. I streamed one the other night. I haven't put it on YouTube yet. I'll have to kind of... I'm going to have to actually like highlight which part to export to YouTube on it. But I played like this visual novel type game called Disturbed. It was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. And then I started a game last night called Phantasmagoria, which I don't know if I can put on YouTube. I'm going to have to play more of that game before I can know if that's safe for YouTube. Chris says that there's some pretty extreme stuff in that game. And it's full motion video, so I know that we saw a bit of side boob in that game last night. So I don't know how extreme that will get. But this one I feel like that's going to be safe enough to put on YouTube. This one feels like it's not going to be too weird to put on YouTube. I feel safe with that. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Oh! I guess VODs are confusing. I guess that word is a little confusing, but it means video on demand. Basically, you know, VODs are what is past streams are, you know. You know, I have it to where after I finish streaming, that video is still saved on Twitch. And they're called VODs. I guess that stands for video on demand, meaning you can play it anytime. I don't have to be streaming for you to be able to watch it. I guess it's when the video on demand part is accurate. Retribution? That? Still coming from you, sir. But yeah, I am glad that I'm safe for this to be on YouTube. Guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Also, I put this on YouTube because I've done YouTube for like 4.5 years. And I've been focusing way more on streaming here lately. So it's a way to keep my YouTube channel alive. So it doesn't just like, I spent 4 years on that. Let's never go there again. So it's a way to keep it alive to some extent. Although the videos go from like being 20 to 30 minutes long to being like 3 to 4 hours long. Kid Crazy mentioned the same thing. Maybe I should just change that to vids. Because Kid Crazy was thinking the same thing the other night. That I had misspelled that. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. I believe she does. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Yes, apparently we sold our soul for a cupcake, is what he said earlier. I'm worried if that's really true. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Maybe they were like little bunny cupcakes, or were they cat cupcakes? I can't remember. Maybe there was kitty blood or bunny blood in them, and we ate them, and it was like a binding contract that if you ever leave the literature club, you die. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh crap. Yeah! The cupcakes! Why? Yeah! Ooh, what if it's like a ring scenario where you have to make a cupcake using, you have to cook the recipe and have somebody else eat it within 24 hours or you die. That would be that could be done either really well or really badly. It's people! The cupcakes are people. I've never read what Soylent Green comes from. But I know that Soylent Green is maybe people. Cannibal much? I don't know where something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Bug likes cupcakes. No surprise there. Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Are cookies raining down from the sky? It's because I paid my restitution. Cut meat. Ew. Ew. I sure love my cup of meat. Cut meat. It's the best. That sounds so nasty. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Yeah. Yeah, Cup of Joe. It could mean something very different. Good old Joe. Good old Joe. He was sloppy. He was sloppy, so now I got a Cup of Joe. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab back the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsu and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori offer. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Just got a notification. Okay. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. You haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Hey? You're starting to like Sayori? Is that your favorite bug? I'm kind of aiming for Natsuki, but I guess I would say the same. She is the most cheerful one of the album. She has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Oh, you like Monika best? You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hell. It was study hell! Pure and simple study hell. I'm so wanting to make this game darker than what it is. The devil was just like back there with the pitchfork like, tell me, capital Venezuela. Gonna have a quiz tomorrow. Gotta know this. To be honest, I'd kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't, really. Very true, y'all. Answer to the pitchfork. Instead of talk to the hand, it'd be like, talk to the pitchfork. Only the pitchfork would not be clothespins. These are very sophisticated ways to keep cereal closed. The bag cereal. Very sophisticated. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shook. No letting down of Shook. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry about it. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share one once I'm ready. She does seem pretty talented, I'll say. She writes poems. She does music. What club did she say she was in before? I can't remember what club she said she was in before. She was in one before this, and I can't remember what it was. So I can see that she's pretty talented. She's multi-talented. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Sayori got slapped with a cookie, but that's it. Gee, thanks, Bug. Thanks. You're gonna make people think that I'm really weird, that I'm like a 50-year-old who uses clothespins and strange reasons. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay, so we get this scene before the poem reading. Okay, good. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I'll pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. I think it's because she exercises a lot when she walks. Because at the very beginning, you're saying that she like waved her arms around when she was writing. So I think she just walks around like this all day. Like, ow! I just hit my head with my hand. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check it for wrinkles. Okay, this is definitely a good thing to keep going with the same girl the whole time. That way we get the... I think I do. Yeah, this is the very first poem right there, yeah. So, I don't have to start at the beginning from now on. I can just go to that, correct? Although there is a skip option, so I'm guessing I could go quickly to the first option if I need to. So yeah, definitely keep that saved, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the full ending. I don't think I'm not gonna be beating this game today. I do need to do specific things. Okay. I'm definitely gonna see the true ending. I mean, that's how I like to play my visual novels. I like to see the whole ending. So I did play this visual novel that kind of wore me out. It was called Remember 11. And I think it had like 30-something different endings, and I was just like... I'm curious, but after about... I kind of quit that one. Which kind of sucked because I was doing a Let's Play of it. I quit after like 100-something episodes. I don't feel too bad about quitting that one. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to play it normally first. I'm not going to be aiming... Well, I mean, I'm kind of playing it like, you know, as a... Really? Interesting. That's cool. So I have to actually fully uninstall the game and reinstall it. I know there's a game that I played, what was it? Crap, what was the name of the game? I've become a bit of an achievement hunter over the course of this year. So I've played a lot of free games on Steam that have achievements. Confess My Love, that's the name of the game. And for one of the achievements, you actually do have to uninstall the game. And I think reinstall it. So, that's a cool twist, I think. I haven't seen the twist, but that's a cool idea. Yeah, check for wrinkles, okay. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. Just want to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. It sounds kind of like Undertale with being a bit meta like that. Like you have to do things outside the game in order to affect things in the game. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? I hope it's not like Undertale, where you have to be like do like bullet hell type stuff. I love Undertale, but I don't think I can beat it a second time. I really enjoyed getting my way through the end of that game, but I tried doing a fully pacifist run, and I'm just nope. I'm good with that. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. Moving with files, yes, okay. I might have to do. Well, I guess if it's just like one or two moving in files, I wouldn't have to like worry about like tinkering with my OBS setup. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found Monika. Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Okay, just delete one file. Okay, that's not that bad. Excuse me. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. It was organized as was! You calling me unorganized? What it sounds like. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. That's funny. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez! This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. What would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. I feel like that's how she is. If this was like in an anime or whatever, she'd have like her head would like and her teeth would get all like. That's who she would be in an anime. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? You say I'm short? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because it's collapsible design. Ah! Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. It's so that they don't have to accept help from somebody else who's taller. Like, you can reach it, but I'm going to do it. So tsunderes are usually short. That's an interesting fact. I don't think anybody specific. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tilts. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah! We're gonna catch her. If this was some anime, I'm not sure how. I bet we catch her like this. And then she's like, oh! And then she totally doesn't thank us for helping her not fall. Like, she would rather us not grab onto her boob. She'd rather hurt herself than us grab her boobs. By accident. Probably accident. Probably like 20% accent. I'm going to stop talking because I feel like that percentage is going to go up if I keep talking. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on... Okay, or she just stays on her feet. Okay. Well, then with that twist, there's a twist! Total surprise. She opens the box triumphantly. There! Having almost failed, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Geez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm going to get a chair, so just hang on. Every time I went to Natsuki, he was like, I'm not a pedo, FBI, leave. That's pretty funny. I guess in this context it wouldn't be that creepy. It did say something about her being a first year, but I guess it wouldn't really be that creepy since you're playing a guy also in high school. But yeah, it is kind of creepy sometimes with the way they do things in games. I guess that would really be creepy if this was a specific type of game where it, like, you know, went extra directions, you know. I'm not sure what good grief. I've been reading for like 3 hours. My voice isn't used to me doing visual novels. It's been a while since I've actually played and read a visual novel, and this is the longest period I've went, I think, in a long time. Yeah, I'm not sure what direction this is actually going to go, so but it's not going to go that far in that direction, I don't think. Excuse me. That is pretty funny, though. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping for. That's why it's safe to go on YouTube. It goes weird this way, not that way. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. So it really is a horror game. That's amazing, because so far it has not felt like a horror game at all. I've joked, I think before you got here, that it would be hilarious if this was a normal game. If this was just a game about a guy joining a literature club with a bunch of girls. But after the guy done, you know, playing that and saying, you know, making the game, they were like, so we're going to put this on Steam. It's going to be free. How do we make people play it? This game is highly disturbing and not suitable for children. They like put that at the beginning of the game and in the description, and people be like, "Wait, what?" It'd be hilarious if that was like the marketing thing. Fourth wall cannot protect me here. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Dang, I only have 4 walls. I don't have a fifth one. Ceiling don't count, I don't guess. She rolls it over. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. I have been warned. Consider myself warned. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Ush. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha, there we go. See, I can do it easily now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. What? The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Seriously. Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see upper skirt. Gah! Is that the normal reaction when you see up somebody's skirt? I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Yeah! Okay, yeah, this part I can see where it would be kind of scary. Once she realizes, I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Oh, so this is completely new to you, okay. Heavy. He shook. Don't think it can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I'll have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. Slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Ah! Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? Nothing! You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. I did not do anything. You got the chair. You moved the chair. You told me to move the chair. This isn't... You set me up. I set nothing up. I was the one set up the whole thing. I was framed. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. Ah! The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Okay, now this is the part where what I joked about earlier happened, and then we wind up being a bigger perv. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and books go flying. I gotcha! Crash! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as she lands straight on my chest. Ugh! My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ugh! Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Ugh! She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gah! Gross! Gross! Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. It'd be funny if she accused me of paying off Monika to set up a scenario to where I can look up her skirt. I wouldn't be surprised if she did that. Excuse me. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy he's a pervert. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. We've been through like dozens of club members who she said were perverts. Alrighty, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be ending it soon, right before we get to the poems, because my throat is about to give out. So, yeah. I'm gonna be streaming. At 4 Central each day this week in the afternoon. I'm gonna stream at night, probably around 10 or 11. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish read until they get to the poems, and then I'm going to end the stream. But I'll be back about 10 or 11 tonight and play Phantasmagoria. It's a FMV, like point-and-click adventure game. But in the afternoons, in the afternoons I'm going to play more like kind of softcore stuff, because I don't think I'd want to play Phantasmagoria at like 4 in the afternoon. I don't know how dark this one goes, but there's like really dark stuff that happens in that game, from what I hear. So anyway, yeah, if you want to come back tomorrow, then awesome. If I haven't scared you off yet, then then yeah, feel free to come back tomorrow. Personally, I don't blame you. If I didn't scare you off, Bug definitely did. So sorry, Bug. Alright, man. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know how long it's going to take till we get to the poems. So, I may still be here when you get back. But, yeah, my voice is beginning to go out a little bit. So, I probably don't need to read too long. Sorry, Bug. Oh, no. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Peace, Epic Warrior Gaming. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Oh no, she's crying. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partly my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I'll pick up Volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. It's nice of them. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. Next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. Hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. Oh, Natsuki, you'll never change. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Think about cheering me up. If you insist. That was sweet. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She is surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. Guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep! If you sound more enthusiastic this time, well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Okay. Oh man, my throat's getting sore. I haven't read this much in a while, in a long while. Most other streams, you know, I just kind of sit there and, I mean, I talk a lot, but I don't talk as consistently as I do playing visual novels, so. I'm planning on streaming several visual novels on this channel, so that's gonna be, I'm gonna have to build up my throat muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna have to get those worked out. But anyway, that's gonna be the stream for now. Bug and like I said, Epic and anybody else who's watching, I will be streaming a game called Phantasmagoria tonight at in about 2 or 3 hours. That one's quite weird from what I know of. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna take like a 2 or 3 hour break. I'm gonna go watch. If anybody wants some good streaming, let me. I can get you a link to a good stream. Just don't break the. Oops. Oh, let me get the chat. Yeah, if anybody's watching, my buddy Tonic is streaming Breath of the Wild right now. He just started like a few minutes ago. He's going to be beating the game tonight. Did I save it? Okay, yeah, I saved the game. He's going to be beating Breath of the Wild tonight, or I believe he is anyway. So, yeah. You can go check him out if you so wish. And I'll be back in like 2 to 3 hours to play that game. And I will be back with this game tomorrow at around 4 p.m. Central. So, Zelda game. Woo! So yeah, I'm very curious about where this game goes. Even if it doesn't go weird, I'm still enjoying it. I like visual novels. I like Let's Playing visual novels because they're very fun to point stuff out in, you know, or just be goofy with. I'm not good at making voices, so I don't do that. I've seen visual novels where people do that, and that's hilarious. But I'm not so good at that sort of thing. But my throat would really be hurting if I was doing something like that. But I really do enjoy playing such games and sharing those sorts of games. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you, Bug. Thank you there, Epic Warrior Gaming. Thank you, K Crazy. Thank you, Biz and Z Mixman, for all joining me today. I don't think I left anybody out. If I did, I highly apologize. And I will see you guys later. Later, folks.